Commission teaches at Princeton University. The Commission said the following in its recent released annual report, and it recommended once again that Vietnam be designated as a country of particular concern, given that, quote, the government of Vietnam continues to control all religious communities, restrict and penalize independent religious practice, severely repress individuals and groups viewed as challenging its authority. Now let me give you some, on my own personal, I'm only speaking for myself, nobody else. You're going to have to ratchet up your interest in this issue, because right now, human rights and religious freedom is worse around the world than any other time in the last 15 years. Quite frankly, I think this administration has failed on the issue of human rights and religious freedom. Just look around the world. China, 25 Catholic bishops are in jail in China and nobody says a word. There are hundreds of evangelical pastors in China. Nobody's saying a thing. It took Congressman Chris Smith to hold a hearing last week to put the pressure on this administration to get Chen to come out there, and now we're not even sure he's going to. 31 Buddhist monks and nuns have set themselves aflame in China and Tibet. And what word do you hear out of this administration? Nothing. What leads a person to set themselves aflame and kill themselves? The oppression of China. And the 2009 Nobel Prize winner, President Obama, put on a state dinner for Hu Jintao at the very time the 2010 Nobel Prize winner, Xiaobo, was in prison. And nobody says a word. In Egypt, Coptic Christians are being persecuted in Egypt, and this administration continues to give the economic aid. We have given $50 billion to Egypt. And how do you think life is for the Coptic Christian in downtown Cairo? It is miserable. The Baha'is are miserable. In Pakistan, the Ahmadis can hardly worship without the threat to their life. And in Iraq, the Christians, the Assyrian Chaldean Christians, are being gunned down and slaughtered. And this administration says relatively anything. So quite frankly, and it may be somewhat controversial, but I think what Jim said, we love having you participate, but I think the muscle of the Vietnamese community should be active. You should be involved in the political activity of this country. You should find candidates. You should find candidates like Congressman Smith and people like that will give you more than lip service. We should be doing dramatic things. The American ambassador in Vietnam is a failure. We all know he's a failure. The previous administration, Bush administration, they were a failure. The American embassy in Vietnam should be an island of freedom. They should welcome and support this law. More than just having another Vietnamese Human Rights Day on May 11th. It's going to take your political activity. I want to see Ronald Reagan, probably one of the greatest presidents we've had in modern times, said the words in the Constitution and the words in the Declaration of Independence were a covenant. Were a covenant not only with the people in Philadelphia in 1776 and Philadelphia in 1787, but a covenant with the entire world. And Ronald Reagan, by having a president who was willing to stand up and speak out and advocate for it, that's what we need. So I think you've got to be more politically involved. Your people should run for office, run for Congress, run for state legislature, but be involved. And if we do this the same way that Reagan did it, Reagan called him the evil empire. Reagan told him to tear down that wall. Many people, and even here, if you had said in 1986, was the Berlin Wall going to collapse, and was communism going to collapse, and people would have said no, but it did. Another Ronald Reagan. Both Mitt Romney and President Obama should both be told to speak out publicly, to advocate publicly, because if the Vietnamese government and the Chinese government just hear a little whisper when you go into the private meeting, you want them to stand with you publicly. So we should tell both parties, both candidates, we want you to advocate for human rights and religious freedom to say